Academy of General Dentistry's Fellowship and Mastership Awards honors those members who have devoted themselves to lifelong learning. AGD Fellows and Masters stand out among their peers in a highly competitive market. The FAGD and MAGD designations show patients that an AGD dentist has committed themselves to staying abreast of new treatment methods in a constantly changing industry.
It means a lot, honor and privilege to be a part of a recognized and reputed organization. And I feel that I owe it to my patients. It helps me practice better. The further I go, the better I feel, the more satisfied I feel for the treatment that I'm doing for my patients.
Just wanted to be the best I could be, really. You can, once you get out of school, they prepare you, but you always want to do better. You always do more, and you come up in clinical situations where you're like, gosh, how can I make this better? So you're just that constant strive just to be the best you can be. And I think all of us, at least in the AGD, have that desire, or we wouldn't be part of this organization.
It means lifelong learning and the ability to elevate yourself in your career. Like most things aren't static. Your career, your job, whatever you do in life, hobbies, not. So you have to progress with the industry you're in or the profession you're in. It just makes you appreciate your profession and get better at it.
I think dentistry, like any other field, it's not a static field. It doesn't stay the same, and it's constantly evolving. And just learning the basics from dental school wasn't enough, so I needed to learn more and learn new techniques, and that has been the motivation behind all the efforts.
Well, it's both learning and it's camaraderie. You're with other dentists and you actually learn from them, and it's a sharing experience.
Well, I would have to say that it's contagious when you're around other people who are doing the same thing. So it's a good feeling.
It was very exciting because especially with the Mastership program or Master Track program, we had the opportunity to study with fellow dentists and to develop a camaraderie with those dentists through many long weekends, which went by very quickly, actually.
It's rewarding because you're giving back to the community. You can teach. The patients appreciate it, certainly. Especially in my situation, I started a little later, and they say, "Oh, doc, why are you doing at this age?" I said, "Well, I just want to serve better. I can treat you better. The more I know, the better I can treat."
For me, it was something that I put as a professional goal 20 years ago that I sort of got away from and forgotten about, and decided it was time to do. So, for me, it's the end of a path that started 20 years ago.
I decided to work toward my fellowship a few years ago. A girlfriend had recommended it, and then when I was at home, my mother was cleaning out a closet and found some things from my deceased father. And she said, "Here, Laura, do you want this?" And it was my dad's fellowship pin that he'd earned in 1981. And then he passed away a few years later, and so I didn't even know he'd done that. And so I thought, oh, that'd be a great thing to do.
Begin your pursuit of the AGD Fellowship or Mastership Award today. Award guidelines, study guides, exam dates, and more can be found by visiting www.agd.org or calling 888-AGD-DENT.